You've been carrying a fire inside you, but no one ever taught you how to light it. This is not just ancient breathing. This is a sacred ritual, once guarded by Tibetan monks, to awaken the inner flame that melts fear, burns away stagnation, and restores your primal strength. And when practiced with awareness, it doesn't just warm the body, it changes your state of being. Today, we'll walk into this forgotten practice, slowly, gently, and completely. But first, take a deep breath. Sit down. Choose a quiet space. And if something inside you whispers that you were meant for more, then pause now, sip some water, and subscribe. Leave a comment if you're ready before we begin this inner journey. There's a story passed down in whispers across the Himalayas. A group of Tibetan monks, wrapped in thin robes, sat meditating in the freezing snow. No fire, no shelter, just silence and breath. Western scientists watched in disbelief as steam rose from the monks' bodies, melting the frost around them. Not from movement, but from something else, something ancient. This wasn't magic. It was Tummo, the inner fire, a sacred practice that defied the elements, not through resistance, but through mastery of breath. These monks weren't trying to survive. They were demonstrating control over the body through the mind, and more than that, through energy. But this technique wasn't just for survival. It was a portal, a ritual, a way to return to the power within. Long before biohacking, before Wim Hof, before modern science, Tummo was lighting fires inside initiates in Himalayan caves, not metaphorically, literally. And while the West called it impossible, the East knew it was simply forgotten. The breath had always held this power. You have always held this power. And now, this story isn't just a legend you're hearing. It's an invitation to remember something your cells already know, not with force, but with stillness, with focus, with breath. Modern science maps the body through muscles, nerves, and blood. But ancient traditions mapped something else, an invisible anatomy made of energy. The yogis called it prana. The Taoists called it qi. The Tibetans knew it as internal fire, a force that flows through subtle channels, shaping not just how we feel, but who we are. This fire doesn't burn in the lungs or the stomach. It lives at the base of your spine, in a place known as the root chakra. Dormant, silent, waiting. They say this fire is the echo of creation itself. It's what animates the body, what fuels intuition, what awakens transformation. And Tummo? Tummo is the key to this fire, not just by inhaling, but by circulating. When you breathe deeply into the belly and lift the energy upward, you're not just oxygenating, you're stoking the primal engine inside your core. The ancient adepts believed this fire could cleanse desire, restore health, and elevate consciousness. It wasn't metaphor, it was technology. But this map was kept hidden, protected, passed only from teacher to student, breath to breath. And now it's unfolding before you, not as belief, but as memory. Because this body you live in, it knows the way. You don't have to learn the map. You simply have to remember how to listen. And the breath is the language. Soon, I'll guide you step by step through this sacred fire ritual. But first, let's understand what this flame truly unlocks. Tummo doesn't just make you feel warm. It transforms the way your body functions and how your soul remembers. On the surface, it seems simple. Deep belly breathing, breath retention, and inner focus. But inside, something extraordinary happens. Your metabolism begins to shift. Digestion becomes more efficient. The fire burns toxins, melts tension, and clears stagnation from your core. Many practitioners report fat loss, improved circulation, and a newfound resilience to cold, fatigue, and stress. But that's only the physical layer. At a deeper level, Tummo begins to purify desire, not by suppressing it, but by sublimating it. The energy once lost in craving is reclaimed and redirected. What rises is clarity, calm, power. I remember a woman named Sarah, burned out, anxious, stuck in cycles of emotional exhaustion. No technique had helped. Until she started this practice. Just 3 rounds each morning. She didn't just feel better, she felt clear, present, reconnected to herself. She said, "It's like a fire was lit, not to destroy, but to renew." That's the nature of sacred fire. It's not destructive, it's regenerative. It doesn't consume, it reveals. And now, if you're still with me, that fire is already flickering inside you. But words won't ignite it. Theory won't sustain it. Practice is the only key. And in a moment, I'll guide you through the exact steps, slowly, intentionally, as if I were right beside you. Words can awaken curiosity, but only breath can awaken fire. You've listened, you've remembered. Now it's time to embody. But before we begin, there's something important you need to understand. Because ancient practices like this require more than just action. They require intention. Tummo is not a performance. It's not about how long you can hold your breath or how much heat you can generate. It's about presence, awareness, stillness. This breath doesn't respond to force, it responds to surrender. Many people, in their eagerness, overdo the practice. They strain, they rush, they hold their breath with tension, thinking more effort means more power. But true fire doesn't erupt, it unfolds, gently, patiently, like a candle lit in silence. So as we prepare to enter this space together, I want you to remember, you are not here to dominate the breath, you are here to meet it. Let go of expectation. Let go of comparison. There's no right number of seconds to hold, no perfect posture, no ideal result. Just you and the flame within you. Let it rise when it's ready. Let it teach you. And now we begin. I will guide you, slowly, breath by breath, as if I were right beside you. Let's begin. Sit comfortably, cross-legged if you can, or on a chair with your feet flat on the floor. Keep your spine tall, chin slightly tucked, and hands resting gently on your knees or lap. Close your eyes. Bring your attention to the base of your spine, your root. Imagine a small flame, a single flicker, waiting. Now we breathe. Inhale deeply into your belly, let it expand, then into your chest, filling it fully. Exhale through pursed lips, slow and forceful. Imagine pushing the air out like a stream of focused wind. Again, inhale belly, chest. Exhale, controlled, focused. Good. Let's do this 12 times. I will count with you. 1. Inhale belly, chest. Exhale through pursed lips. 2. Inhale, exhale. Keep going. 3. Feel your body warming. 4. Let the rhythm guide you. 5. Let the flame grow slightly. 6. Inhale deeply, exhale completely. 7. 8. Almost there. 9. 10. 11. And last one, 12. Inhale fully, hold your breath. Let the air rest in your chest like a glowing orb. Stay here, calm, still. Hold for 30 seconds or as long as comfortable. Now, gently exhale through pursed lips, slowly. Let the breath return to normal. Keep your eyes closed. Sit in silence for 30 more seconds. And in this space, visualize your body as an empty vessel. At the base of your spine, that small flame still burns. You've just awakened it, not by force, but by attention. Take a moment here. Breathe softly. We'll begin round 2 when you're ready. The flame is lit. Now we feed it. Sit tall again. Let the spine be a pillar. Let the body soften. Bring your attention back to the base of the spine, where the flame gently flickers. This time, imagine it growing with every breath, a little taller, a little warmer. Let's begin. We'll do 18 breaths. Inhale deeply into the belly, expand the chest. Exhale with pursed lips, slow and steady. 1. Inhale, exhale. 2. Let your breath flow like a wave. 3. 4. 5. You're doing well. 6. 7. Stay present. 8. 9. The flame rises. 10. 11. Stronger now. 12. 13. Keep breathing. 14. 15. Almost there. 16. 17. And final one. 18. Inhale deeply and fully, and hold. Feel the stillness, the inner warmth. Hold the breath gently, no tension. We'll hold for 45 seconds, or less if you need. Focus on the flame. Visualize it growing upward, reaching the navel, the chest, glowing inside your body. You are the vessel. The breath is the fuel. The fire is you. Now exhale, slowly through pursed lips. Release with full control. Sit in silence for another 30 seconds. Breathe naturally. In this space, imagine your entire body glowing softly, warm, still. The flame now dances, alive and strong. Let this sensation settle, and when you're ready, we move into the final round. the moment the monks called the ignition of the inner sun. This is the final round, the sacred threshold. The breath becomes fire. The fire becomes light. Sit tall, this time with intention. Feel your spine like a golden staff, rooted to the earth, reaching toward the sky. Bring your awareness to the base of your spine, your root chakra. Visualize not just a flame, but a small sun resting quietly. Now we breathe. Inhale belly, expand the chest. Exhale through pursed lips, controlled and deep. 1. Inhale, exhale. 2. Let the rhythm build. 3, 4, 5. Feel the power increasing. 6, 7, 8. Stay with me. 9, 10. You're halfway. 11, 12. Keep the mind calm. 13, 14. The inner fire rises. 15, 16, 17. Almost there. 18, 19, 20. And last one, 21. Inhale deeply, fully. Hold. Do not move. Now, gently draw the muscles of your pelvic floor upward, as if sealing the base of your body. This is Mula Bandha, the root lock. Don't strain, just lift, lightly. Hold the breath, hold the lock. Stay in stillness for 60 seconds or as long as you can safely. Focus on the inner sun. Visualize it igniting, sending waves of warmth upward along the spine, into the belly, the heart, the brain. Feel your body like a column of fire lit from within, not forced, not imagined, experienced. Now, slowly, gently, release the lock. Exhale through pursed lips. Let the breath return to its natural rhythm. Sit in silence. Let the energy settle. Feel the glow behind your navel, behind your heart, between your eyes. This is not just breath. This is awakening. This is the sacred fire of you. You've just lit the first flame. Not outside, not in some distant mountain temple, but right here, within you. This breath, this ritual, it's not just ancient, it's yours. And now, it remembers you. The monks in the ice were never trying to impress the world. They were returning to a truth the world forgot, that we are not fragile. We are fire in form. You've tasted that today, but this was only the beginning. If you repeat this practice each morning, even for a few minutes, something shifts. A strength awakens, a silence deepens, and over 21 days, you don't just breathe differently, you live differently. So, if this lit something inside you, subscribe now, share your experience in the comments, and return to this practice anytime your inner flame feels dim, because the breath is always here, waiting, remembering, ready.